welcome to our second episode of the ArmyThinkTank podcast. We made it, second episode.
What?
So, thank you. First off, thank you very much for watching the first episode.
Yes, thank you so much.
Thank you to everyone that came to the viewing party.
It was super fun. We'll have to do it again.
Yeah, it was really fun. And we have 10 subs now because in like one episode we have 10 subs. It's insane. Thank you.
Crazy.
Thank you very much.
People want to see us fangirl. Thank you so
Apparently,
much.
people want to see us.
And also I'd like to add that. Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
I'd like to add that our podcast is now on Spotify and Apple Podcasts, wherever you want to listen to your podcast. If you don't feel like watching us all the time, there's like various options for you to listen. There's various like options if you just want to listen, if you're like driving. So
we're everywhere now.
Everywhere.
Not scary.
Yeah, it's very scary. So, for those who are new, because I'm sure a lot of people will be new, I'm Jen.
Jess.
You guys.
Gabby.
This is what you can expect from our podcast, a bunch of crackheadery.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're
Because for those who don't know, we met each other a couple months ago, and we have become fast friends. Yeah, it's been a couple months.
Oh shit, that's
wild.
I know. What the fish?
What the fish?
So
we've become fast friends over the past couple months, and we decided to start this baby of ours, this podcast, where we are basically just enjoying BTS related content and other random shit.
Yep, and sharing it with all of you.
Exactly, and learning to know each other as well.
Exactly.
So this is us in our wild habitats. Because it is what it is.
In my room, in my very wild habitat of a room.
Bedroom.
In my bedroom, as shown by my bed behind me.
I don't even think you can tell where I am. Like, I just had to because before we started recording, I had this big basket of laundry behind me, and I'm like.
If you had joined the call just a little bit earlier, I was literally folding laundry.
Yeah, while talking to me, folding laundry. Wow.
We're already domestic, guys.
Yeah, we're so domestic. I hate laundry. I hate it. I hate it so much.
I would rather do laundry than vacuum.
No.
I like doing laundry because I have a laundry scented candle. So it's the thing because I had like a basket of clean laundry behind me because there are only 2 dryers working in my apartment building right now. So I had to wake up. I woke up at like 5 a.m. and I started doing my laundry at 5 a.m. Yes, because it's like if I go at any other time, everything is already being used. So I had to wake up at 5 in the morning. I did my laundry at 5 in the morning, and I've been tired ever since. I don't want to fold them. So they're still in my laundry bag.
To be fair, like yesterday morning, 1st of January, I wake up still like slightly hungover from my stream because oh boy, your girl went wild. So I wake up, put my laundry in the washer, and then left it there until this morning. And so my mom texts me and she's like, your laundry is still in the washer. Like, do something about it. I was like, yeah, I'm coming.
Yeah.
So I did that this morning.
No, I'll wait.
The perks of having my laundry like living in a house.
I have my laundry in the same house. I just I'll wait 2 weeks to do laundry. Like I'll let it pile up and just sit there. I'm like, yeah, I know, I'll get to it eventually.
Well, the thing is like in my apartment with Jacob, because he's already living in our apartment. My mom got us like a big like dirty laundry basket, but it has like 3 compartments, and I'm so excited.
Wow.
Because we also have like a washer and dryer in the apartment.
Oh,
So I'm
fancy.
very excited to move and be able to do laundry. It doesn't take me much.
I like doing laundry, but because for me, when I do my laundry, I have to clean my entire house. It's like, I don't know what it is, but I have to, if my laundry is going, I need to be mopping, sweeping, and then I put...
Wow.
That's water, by the way.
You're like my brother.
Yeah.
You're legitimately like, we call my brother the little housewife because that he legitimately does a lot of the housework. I mean, I'm so thankful for him. Love you, bro. Yeah. But also, you know, bruh.
See, I would love to have a brother like that, because mine sleeps most of the time and then leaves like empty like Diet Coke cans everywhere. Like he games in 2 places, okay? On his PC in his room, or in the basement where his Xbox is. And so in his room, it's not too bad. He keeps his door shut, no problem.
Right.
But like the Xbox is in the family room in the basement. And so sometimes you see like we have like this shelf under the TV, and it's lined with empty Diet Coke cans. And then by then it's like, dude, just put them in the bag in the garage so I can bring them back to the store and exchange them. It's a struggle. I wish my brother was cleaner.
I wouldn't be able to deal with that.
No.
So, like,
I don't go in the basement, so at least I don't see it. But it is what it is.
Listen, I have a roommate, and
oh yeah, you've told us some of the stuff that has happened with your roommate.
It's gotten to the point whereby if I want to like make something to eat, or if I need like a plate to put food on, there are no clean plates in the dish in the dish rack. There's none. They're all dirty in the sink. Like, they've been gone for about like a month and a half now, and I'm so happy. Like, the kitchen is clean. I have I have dishes when I
I totally get it. Oh 100%. My god.
Life lesson.
And I'm dreading when they come back. I'm dreading when they come back, because I'm just like, I don't know how I'm gonna go back to that. Because
while they're gone, just put up some passive aggressive notes around the kitchen.
Just a bunch of stickies.
That's what I'm gonna have to do, because I can't go back to the mess that was my kitchen when they were here.
You should just prepare for them to be back. Oh my God.
It's so gross. It's so gross. Because I can deal with most things, but dirty dishes in the sink is not one of them.
It's so gross.
I just can't. I just can't.
No.
And then they would put food in the sink as well. Like leftover food in the sink.
I do most of the time. I'm the one in charge of the dishwasher in my house. Because when my brother does it, he doesn't put he's just putting stuff on the counter instead of putting them away. And then my dad doesn't know how to deal with the Tupperware, so that's also piling up everywhere. And so it's either me or my mom. But the thing is, my dad comes back from work, and if he hasn't finished, because he works in his truck, right? And if he hasn't finished his food, instead of when he undoes, he empties his lunchbox, instead of putting the rest of his food in the compost, because our city does compost.
Yeah, same.
Yeah. And so instead of putting it in the compost, he just puts everything with the utensil in the container, in the Tupperware, in the sink. And then when I'm trying to do the dishwasher, and I'm like, oh. Yeah, we're just shaming the people we live with now.
Listen, no, it's just it's not even shame, because I can deal with a little bit of mess. I'm not like a clean freak or anything like that.
Oh,
but
for sure.
To the point where we have dirty dishes in the sink for 4-5 days. Now you're just overdoing it.
Yeah.
Because like I don't even mind if you don't wash your dishes as soon as you put them in the sink.
Yeah.
But we're going on to like 72 hours with dirty dishes in the sink. No.
It starts to smell at some point too.
Yeah, and then it's so gross. Yeah, no.
And I'm like, our building is already old. We're gonna get roaches. We're gonna get rats.
No good. No good.
Yeah.
So how was your holidays, guys? In this very special quarantine edition.
Quarantine edition holidays 2020. It was different, I would say. You know, like my parents, we had to like FaceTime them on Christmas Day, which was very weird. My dad actually, like the Monday, brought down all of our like gifts and stuff so that we could open them on Christmas Day. But yeah, we couldn't go in and see them, which was kind of weird. But I mean, at least we got to have like Christmas morning with them, I guess, and open gifts together. So that was nice.
Yeah, it was definitely weird. For those who don't know, I am and have been in a long distance relationship for the past 4.5 years. And this Christmas was the first one where Jacob, my fiance, didn't come here to spend time and celebrate the holidays with me and my family. And so that was super weird. It has been really hard because like we send each other our gifts. His hasn't arrived yet. Still waiting for those. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And he was on Discord on the other side of the screen, and I couldn't like hug him or anything. So that was really hard.
I agree. The not like be able to hug the people that you love.
It's been a year, dude.
Yeah.
It's really hard.
I know.
And but what was really sweet is my mom spent 4 days preparing Christmas dinner like she usually does, because normally on the 25th we're the one hosting.
Oh.
And what we did, since my brother and I were, well, I was on medical leave, but I wasn't supposed to work anyway. We like my parents, my brother and I all took a trip and went to see both sets of grandparents just to bring them some Christmas dinner.
Oh, that's
and so they had like the full meal, like from soup to like the main course to the dessert. They had everything. And so that was really sweet.
Aww.
And we had this like a messenger voice chat dinner with some of my family. It was really weird. But
what did we have for dinner?
My
roommates and I. Oh, you had turkey? I had a Christmas ramen. So
we had like full traditional, like meatballs, meat pie, turkey, the whole shebang.
No, we had ramen.
We had a sugar pie. Sup, Canadians.
What did you do, Gabby?
Well, for me it's like a bit different because my parents don't live in Canada, so I came here in 2017. Ew, it's been that long. That's weird. Yeah, no, like I don't even realize the passage of time anymore because but I came here in like 2017, so I haven't had Christmas with my parents since I've been here because they haven't been here and I've never been home for Christmas. So that was like, I'm already semi-used to like not seeing them all the time, so it didn't really like affect me in that way. But since I came here, I was always used to spending my Christmas with friends, and I couldn't spend Christmas with any of my friends this year at all.
Yeah.
So that was kind of yeah, it was difficult, but I have to say, because I was telling you guys this before. I fully accepted. I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna spend Christmas by myself. It's no big deal. And then Mr. Jimin came in clutch at the fourth quarter with Christmas Love, and I have to admit, it really did put my like. It did make me happier. It did.
100%.
It was a nice surprise.
Yeah.
It was really, really nice, and it just lifted my spirits and stuff. So
for sure.
That's what matters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
and then the next day, Snowflower came out, and I was
oh
like,
my
okay,
god,
now it feels like Christmas.
It's really Christmas.
It's true. I like.
It's Christmas.
Yeah. It was nice to have both of those tracks released, and then like Christmas Day. Or Christmas morning, I guess, like spending it with our like group chat and watching them do like the Christmas performance. It was so much fun. I was like, yeah, you know, like this is nice.
This is not so bad.
Yeah, like at least, you know, we're not technically spending it alone, right?
Yeah. This is the weekly shout out to the group chat, by the way.
Yo, group chat, what up? Love you so much.
I think like one of the most difficult thing is finding ways to adjust to the situation.
100%.
But after you have, it's just like, okay, we might not be together physically, but the world is such a small place now that we can always do things together even if we're not together.
Yeah, exactly. We can still be together without being together.
I'm kind of dreading me moving for that reason. But having this, okay, Zoom, go away. But having this Christmas we just had kind of gives me like an idea of how it's gonna go. So at least it's kind of preparing me in a weird way. Except I'm gonna be on the other side of the screen.
Yeah, it's a little bit like. It's a bit tedious in the beginning, but then after a while, you just like kind of get used to it, and it's just like, okay, it's like a new normal.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be lucky enough that I'm gonna have Jacob's family with me, so
that's true.
Yeah, at least,
and there's a lot of people.
It's not like you're gonna be like completely alone, like how I was completely alone.
Well, we've been
have,
sending
like,
you positive and vibes and love, so you
weren't completely alone. We were together.
That's like Jim saying he has no friends. Like, oh, my friends, BTS. We're here, Gabby.
Yeah. No, but I mean like specifically like in the beginning in like 2017.
Yeah.
Because I came here when was I 18 or 19? I think I was 18 or 19, one of those. Maybe 19. But I came here by myself, no family, no friends, nothing. And then you just transition and then you just ways to make it work. So
no, 100%.
That's why the human race is so adaptive.
True. Yeah.
Yeah.
I felt the same way when I was going to college or university for the first time. Was I didn't have any friends in Calgary. I left all of my friends and family behind, and I just basically started again for first year university. So I feel you.
It was kind of the same for me, but also not, because I was still living at home. I just had like an hour and a half commute to go to school.
I lived on res and.
But the thing is like the people I went with in college, because in Quebec it's a bit different, like the school system is a bit different. The people I went with to college, like most of them didn't go in translation like I did. A lot did, but were able to get in like a year after me. And so we weren't in the same year and weren't following the same classes when they got in. And so like I have a friend I went with, like we were in like modern languages together in college. She's a lawyer now. So
yeah.
And I'm a translator, so it was really hard because us translator, even though it's like more of a like it is a team job, but it's also very, very individual. It's kind of hard. Like most of us are introverts, so it's really hard to make friends. But I will always remember that one professor. He's my favorite. Shout out Alvaro, you're the best. I know you won't be watching it, but shout out anyway. I had him at my first ever semester in university, and like forced us into group for research projects. And some, like two of the people in that group are now some of my lifelong friends. And we took his translation economy class in our last semester because we needed credits. So we took his class because we knew he was teaching that class, and he remembered us. 3 years later,
wow,
he remembered us. So that was really special. So
did you guys get any like special like gifts or anything? What's your favorite gift that you got, if you got one?
I got a lot of scrunchies.
Oh, I love scrunchies.
Some were like handmade. Like one of my friends from work handmade me 3 scrunchies.
What?
And she put 2 elastics in them because I have thick hair. So those are awesome.
Oh wow, that's nice. I like handmade gifts for some reason. I think it's cute. I like the effort and like the time that it takes to make a handmade gift is really fun.
Yeah. No, I agree.
I have this.
Listen, I was looking at your shirt and I was gonna ask where you got it.
One of my friend that's also into BTS got me 3 shirts. Yeah. One is Shadow, one is this one, and one is the rap line with the I believe.
It looks really good.
It's from Etsy.
So okay, Etsy. I love that place.
Etsy has everything.
Yeah, so is this bracelet. It's from Etsy as well.
I have so many like favorite people on there. I love them so much.
And I'm just like, if I could like buy like every time, if I could buy every day from all of your stores,
I would.
Broke. So.
Yeah, 100%.
So what about you guys?
My parents framed 2 posters of BTS for me, like got them professionally framed with like glass and like I opened them and I couldn't stop crying for like an hour. I was literally like on the phone with them and I was just like in tears because they know how much they mean to me, and to like get them professionally framed is just like cute. I was done. I was like, all right, I'm gonna need like 2 hours just to like chill right now. I'm
purposely not getting any posters because I know, because most of my like everything in my room is framed except on this like poster board wall here. Yeah. And like if I start getting posters, it's gonna get expensive.
Yeah,
the Map of the Soul 7, I
see. That
looks so good.
Yeah, it looks so nice.
So good.
It hit me a lot harder than I thought it would. Because like I knew like which I knew which posters they were choosing because my mom was down here like in the summertime and I wanted to get a couple of them framed to put up in my room, and we were like picking them together, but I didn't know like what the frame would look like or the outline or the glass or like anything. I didn't know what it was going to come out to be in the end. And it's very, very special. Oh my god. Like I cried so hard. It was ridiculous. I am ridiculous as a human being.
I mean, like, as I said, like, some of mine hasn't arrived yet, but one that really, like, got me excited and a bit emotional is that my mom got me my wedding headband. So I can send you a picture after. I'm not going to show it in case Jacob has seen it. I can show you guys. One moment. Go get it. It's right here. It's still in I'll take it out of the of the thing, but like it's so pretty, you guys. So it's this right here. It's so heavy, but like it's this right here.
Oh, it's so pretty.
So
Yeah.
Oh my
So I'm
gosh.
trying to put it in the light, but yeah, this is what's gonna be in my hair.
Oh, it's so pretty, Jen. I love it.
And so it was like, it got me, cause my mom was like, oh, you might not want it to show it to Jacob. I was like, I don't care. Like, it's the dress he's not allowed to see.
Yeah, the dress is the thing that you're not allowed to see. All the accessories, that's a whole other thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, he knows we're gonna have orchids for a wedding, so.
I love it.
Yeah.
It's so pretty.
That is cute. No, well, I spent all of my money on myself this year, and I got myself a new laptop, and it's so nice. No, because I had bought like a $250 laptop like 3 years ago. And I'm thinking to myself, okay, like it started dying on me, and I'm just like,
worse.
This is not gonna last. So I bought myself this really expensive laptop, and it was worth every penny. I didn't know what I was missing.
But like 2020 is the year to treat yourself, because it was so bad.
It was so awful.
Because sometimes you'll make an expensive purchase and then you get what you bought, and you're just like, this isn't worth it.
Yeah.
Then I was looking at it like, no, this has changed my life, and I am never going back. Ever. Oh, and I also got a new lens for my DSLR camera, which I'm too scared to take out of the box because it was so expensive.
Yeah, lenses are very expensive.
Yeah.
Ugh. Yeah.
Sorry, my insulin pump was like, pay attention to me. I'm like, okay, bye. It's fine.
No, look, I always tell people, this was like told to me, and I agree, so I always tell people to do it, but like you don't have to spend that much money on the body of the camera.
Yeah.
If you so I would just splurge on the lens.
Yeah,
it'll be fine. Like 100%. If you get like a good enough body, okay, but just if you have extra money, just spend it on the lens.
Yeah, the glass, like the lenses are way more important than the body, because like realistically it's a holding for the lens, so who cares what it looks like or whatever, as long as it functions, it really doesn't matter. The lenses are what matters, and that's why they're the most expensive.
Would you guys be surprised if I told you I got some people got me leggings for Christmas?
No.
I got like 4 more pairs of leggings for Christmas. And I was like, this is my life. Oh, wow. Scrunchies and leggings. Am I living in the 80s?
Yes. I love it. Of course.
Yes. My mom was like, oh, it's coming back in style. I was like, I've had some for years and haven't worn them because people would tell me it's lame, and now I'm just living my best life.
100%. Like baggy jeans.
Right now it's just like a black one, but like I got one with penguins on it, and it's the best thing ever. It's so cute.
No, like I refuse these days, like especially now, I refuse to wear jeans. I'm just like, what am I wearing jeans for? My go-to are leggings and sweatpants. I was looking for some sweatpants the other day, and I was so surprised. Like these sweatpants are going for like $60.
Yeah.
And I'm just like,
no.
What's going on here? What is
happening?
What is happening?
What's going on? It's true. Oh, shout out to my Secret Santa who got me this mug.
Oh, really? That's so cool.
So cute.
Isn't it cute?
I'm gonna have to start getting mugs, but right now I don't have any place to store them. So once I move,
technically I'm banned from getting mugs.
Is that your brother that banned you?
Yes. Yeah. I have way too many mugs, and so but if I get them as like gifts, then it doesn't count.
It's not you. You're fine.
Even though like recently I've bought like 2 or 3 BTS mugs,
you got the tiny tan one, right?
Yeah,
that you had in the last episode.
Yeah.
I really want to get it. But like,
I don't know. How many mugs do you have to be banned from buying mugs, Jess?
I don't want to.
I'm genuinely curious.
It's probably like me and leggings, to be honest.
It's a lot. It's a lot. I have a lot of mugs. If you come over to my house, I have a lot of mugs. Listen, you won't be deprived.
You guys, we should do like a gift exchange next year.
Oh yeah,
that would be fun.
I'd like that.
Because Jess and I sent each other letters and a small BTS gift. I sent her my extra gin, and she sent me some Yoongis, and I was very happy. That was like a last minute thing too. I was like, oh my god, Jess, I have this gin. Do you want it?
And I was like, my boy, of course.
I was like, I'm gonna send him with all the love, and he's gonna keep you safe.
Always keeps me safe.
It's the Dynamite gin.
I love Dynamite gin.
He's great. But like, yeah. Next year we need to do a gift exchange for sure.
Yes.
And I'm hoping that next year we'll still be doing this, because I don't want this to end. This is only episode 2. Like, this is forever, guys. Let's go.
What? Maybe why are you saying end?
No, but like I'm the kind of person that's like, when I have something good, I'm always afraid that it's just gonna end prematurely. So that's why I'm saying that, but I don't want it to end. Like,
not anytime soon. I'm not planning on it.
No, me neither. But like we could potentially do it on the podcast. Like open.
Oh, that'd be so cute.
We could potentially do that. Oh, guys, we should do like Christmas in July.
We could.
No, but like when I was younger, like I used to go camping a lot, and there was like on camping sites, there's always Christmas in July.
That's true.
Oh wow.
We could definitely do it if you guys are down. I'm down.
I'm always down. I love giving gifts. Giving gifts is like
I'm a great
pleasure.
Listen, yeah. Not to toot my own horn or anything, but I'm a great gift giver. Okay. Like,
and I feel like it's gonna give us like a lot more time to get to know each other. So
it's true.
Yeah.
Okay, let's add it to the list. Christmas in July. It's happening.
Christmas in July. Done.
Done. We're gonna get the decorations out again. Let's go. All right. So our main point. Oh, also hi to Tattoo. It's normally not here, but hi.
Oh, I don't even think I've seen your tattoo.
It's right here.
Ooh, that's cute.
Last time it was hidden. Because my grandparents doesn't know I have a tattoo, and if they know, it's gonna be the end.
R.I.P.
It's okay. My parents don't know that I have a tattoo either.
My parents are fine with it. It's my grandparents the problem.
Oh, my grandmother.
See, here's the thing. No, go ahead, Jess.
Oh, I was just gonna say, like, my grandmother, I sent her a photo, and I was like, yeah, so I did a thing, and she was like, oh my god, I love it. Wait, what does it mean? And
listen. Okay, no. So here's the thing. I have a tattoo on my wrist, right? My parents don't know about it. I don't think that they would care, but it's just something, because my dad has tattoos, so I don't necessarily think that they would care.
Yeah.
But it's just something in my mind. I don't know what it is, but like I'm just no. Because when I went back home for like 2 weeks in summer last year, and I was you know what? If they see it, they see it. If they don't, they don't. So I had like a bracelet on my hand, and my bracelet would just automatically cover it, because it's like so small. I don't even know if you can see it. It's right here. And they just never saw it.
Mine
it's kind of symbolic that like my medical bracelet goes over it, because it says type 1. It's kind of hard to show, but it says type 1 because I'm a type 1.
Yeah, I can see it.
I'll send a photo, so if Jess wants to add it in post,
I will add it in post.
I'm not gonna forget what it is this time. Like last time.
Mine is pretty large for my first tattoo, so nobody at work has noticed yet, because I wear long sleeves all the time. But yeah, it's pretty large. Oh god,
it's so pretty. Like you sent us a photo before, and it's so pretty.
It's so pretty.
I can't wait to get my BTS tattoo, not gonna lie. I'm very excited about it. You guys know what it is, but I'm not gonna say it on the podcast. I'm just gonna show it whenever it happens.
Yes.
I'm so excited for it. It's so good.
I'm so excited. I already have like 2 and 3 planned out already.
Same.
I just need to go and do it.
But one is with my best friend, so we just need to have the time to go.
This time. When COVID is done, hopefully. No, mine just says like Moonchild across my wrist, so that's the first one that I got. And then I have like a really big one on like this side of like my arm, but no one ever sees it because no one ever looks at my wrist, and I'm always usually wearing t-shirts. So it's just like this. So no, I already have my 3rd, 5th, and 6th one already.
Yeah.
I was warned that once you start,
you can't stop.
Once you start, it's just you just keep thinking.
I've always told myself that I would never, because for the longest time I had a needle phobia, and then I got diagnosed with type 1 diabetes.
So that changed.
Yeah,
I'm still afraid of needles, but I'm like, I don't start crying at the sight of them.
Yeah.
I've read that like even people with like needle phobias, they're not necessarily scared of like tattoo needles.
Right.
They're like different. So it's essentially like the makeup of the needles and like how it works. So even if you do have a needle phobia, you could still potentially.
It doesn't stop you.
Yeah.
I did it.
Exactly. We all did it. So, you know.
But like, number 2, number 3 are already planned. I know where number 2 and number 3. The one with my best friend, I know where it's gonna go. It's gonna go like over here.
Oh, that's cool.
You're going for a hand tattoo?
I am. I'm a 97 liner, so JK and I'm a 97 liner, boys.
Listen, so for the one that I got on my wrist, I literally fell asleep because I thought I fell asleep. I thought it took like 20 minutes, and then my tattoo artist was like, "No, we've been doing this for like 45 minutes to an hour." And I'm like, "Oh, okay." I knocked out. He was so confused. He's like, "Have you sure you've never done this before?" Like, I'm pretty sure. He was confused. But for the one that I have on my arm, oh my God. Like, even when I made the consultation, she said to me, that's a very sensitive area because it goes like from my elbow here to like under my arm.
Oh, yeah.
So, and it's like relatively like big. So she's like, that's a painful area. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to be fine. She did the outline. It was okay. Then she started shading and adding color. And it wasn't necessarily her like tattooing.
Right.
It was her wiping that made it worse. Like, because the paper towel is relatively rough. So she would like do a line and then she'd wipe. And I'm like, oh my goodness. But the thing about tattoo pain is that it's literally, for me at least, it was only in the moment. As soon as she stopped tattooing, it didn't hurt.
Yeah.
It's like literally like while you're getting it done, it's like it's not an ongoing pain or anything. Yeah. Like once you do it and get it done, it shouldn't hurt. If it's done right, then it shouldn't hurt.
Yeah, I was very lucky because mine was a walk-in. It took like 20 minutes to do.
Wow.
Because like I went with my friend, the one that got me this beautiful shirt. Shout out to Lauriane, I love you. But yeah, so we went together, and we've been trying to get our tattoos for weeks at that point, because every tattoo shops we contacted, they were like, oh, it's a walk-in, you'll be fine, because we had like images. It was very simple. There was no shading, no color. It was like just an outline. And every single time like we called, they were like, oh, we're full. And I'm like, you told us it was a walk-in. We call you at opening to make sure you had spot. And they were like, no, we're full. And I was like, okay. So we took a chance. We went to this shop. This shop is amazing, by the way. It's in my town. It's not even like in Montreal or anything. It's in my town. Yeah. We go in, and the tattoo artist they're not even sure if he's gonna come in because he was drinking the day before. Like, he was hungover, so they weren't even sure if he was gonna come in. And so my friend and I, as we're talking with the receptionist, he comes in. He just like turned around the lady that was before us, by the way. So he comes in and we're like, oh my God, we're getting our tattoos today. Oh my God.
Oh, wow.
And the receptionist, the two guys were so sweet. They were so incredibly sweet, because I told them this was my first tattoo. I told them I was a type 1 diabetic, so it might take longer to heal, so I have to be like extra careful,
right,
and extra care and extra like moisturizing and cleaning and all that. And they were so freaking sweet. And like, whenever he lined it on my arm, he was like, no, it's not straight, let me put that again. And so it took him like 2 to 3, like, no, 1 or 2 tries, and then he made sure it was like lined up properly with my wrist. And it was just like the best experience. And it was just me, my friend, and the 2 guys in the shop because of COVID. Yeah. And so it was an amazing experience. Yeah. So I have nothing bad to say about it. Like, the receptionist was just sitting with us, chatting. Yeah. He ordered food on Uber Eats and was like, oh, my food is here. Be right back. I got my burrito, guys.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it was amazing.
Let's see.
So both of my tattoo experiences have been like really, really good. Because for my first one, I went to an actual tattoo studio. And they were so nice. And like, since it's lettering and since it's so small, he was like so precise. He was so nice. And he's like, and he put on the stencil on my arm like 3 or 4 times. It's like, okay, because it's like, it's on my arm,
right?
And it's kind of visible, right? And it was so good. I barely felt any pain.
Oh my God.
Wow. And then my second one, I went to she's an independent artist, so she has like her own studio on top of her loft.
Oh wow.
And yeah, so she
that's really cool.
Yeah, it was like really, really nice. And then like, we were just listening to music and like we were vibing, and but yeah, awesome. It's really good. If you want a tattoo, just like make sure you research a little first.
100%. Yeah.
Because you don't want to go to like anybody and have them fuck up your skin.
Yeah. No.
How was your experience, Jess?
Mine was amazing. So it took me like 2 to 3 years to sort of figure out what I wanted. Like, I knew I wanted a BTS tattoo, but I wasn't sure like which one. And then Map of the Soul of 7 came out, and I was like, oh, this is the one. And I was gonna go and get it like in March, but then COVID, so that's fun. And then when people got open again and I was like back at work, I went to a local tattoo shop here in my town that's like kind of near me, because I saw that they had really good reviews, and the artist who did mine, she had done BTS tattoos before, so she already kind of like knew that stuff. And I was like, okay, I think this is the person that I need to like go and see. And we did our consultation, and I was like, I can only come in Saturdays because I'm working. And she was like, the only Saturday I have available is November 7th. And I was like, 7th? Like
the 7 again.
7? And we both like looked at each other, because I was like talking about like how important like the number 7 is, and like my birthday's on the 7th, and I was like, yeah, like 7 is a very important number in my life. And then she said that, and we both looked at each other, and we were like, oh my God.
Oh shit.
Because she like completely understood like what I was talking about when it comes to like how important BTS was to me. And so like that, and I was like, okay, this is it, this is done. And then we had the tattoo done. I don't know, I have a really high pain tolerance, so I'm not really the best person to like ask about pain stuff. I literally I went horseback riding once, and I got stabbed in the leg by a tree, and I didn't know. Yeah. So we were like in the bushes, and we were trying to like make our way through the trails, and I'm not like a new horseback rider, just like put that out there. But so we were going through, and I didn't feel this tree just like stabbed me in the leg. And one of our horses got loose, and we had to go back to camp to go and find them. And we get back, and I'm like, I like look down, and I'm like, my pants, they're like wet. Like, why are they wet? And then I like swiped it, and I was like, just like blood. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. And so we went to the ER that was like close to us, and I was like, yeah, like it's probably just a scratch, right? And she was like, the girl, like the nurse, like cleaning out my wound was like, no, you like sliced all the way down to the muscle layer, so no.
There was like gaping hole in your leg.
Yeah,
it's just a scratch.
It's just a scratch. It's fine, right? And she was like, no, it's literally like this deep, so no.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you know,
girl.
A few stitches later, good to go.
Oh my god.
It was great.
Wow.
Yeah. So pain, I don't know. Can't ask me those questions because
I mean, I'm also pretty good with pain. It just depends where. Because like when I got my surgery on my knee, like they reconstructed a ligament in my knee. When when the epidural wore off, I cried a lot. I was pitying the guy with who I was sharing my room with, because since I was diabetic, they kept me for the night, because normally that type of surgery is a like 1-day surgery and then you're gone.
Oh, okay.
But because of my illness, they were like, oh, we'll keep you overnight just to make sure like everything is fine with your blood sugar, because when like it was supposed to take an hour and a half, it took 3 hours. And towards the end, my blood sugar was going down, obviously, because I haven't eaten anything all day, and so and since I was on epidural, in the waking room, like there was, because I was in a children's hospital because I was 17, like all these kids like vomiting and being groggy, and I'm just here cracking jokes with my nurse. And so my mom could hear me on the other side of the door, and she was like, okay, my daughter is fine.
She's perfectly okay.
Because like they allowed me to have my music, so I had my iPod listening to some Lindsey Sterling while I was getting like my surgery done. And so like until the epidural wore off, everything was fine, and then I started bawling. And it had to happen during dinner time. It was my first meal of the day, and I didn't eat anything because of the pain.
Right.
And they were like, oh, we're gonna switch you to pills instead of having like in your IV. And I was like, no. No. Bring me back the morphine in the IV, please.
Yeah.
It's not working.
Please.
But then I got surgery for a cyst, and that one I didn't even need like Tylenol.
For what? I didn't hear you.
I had a cyst removed, and I didn't even need the Tylenol they prescribed me.
Okay. I remember like in my second year, I started getting wisdom tooth pain. And I mean, it hurt, but like to me it was just because I was living with it for like about a year, because at the time like I had just come here and I was like on my school insurance, but then your school insurance doesn't cover all of dental, and like it was like $1,000+ to get teeth removed. So like I was like working and like saving money, trying to save up to like get this shit out, right? I was living with that pain. So I was living with like that pain for like about like a year and a half, and then I go to the dentist, and then he looks at me, he's like, "Are you okay?"
No.
Do I look okay?
He's like, "Are you in like pain right now?" I was like, "Not right now." No. Like, oh, because you should be like you should be in pain.
Oh
no. Like, oh well, okay. And I guess they just started looking at me weird. He's like, "Are you on like anything, any painkillers?" Like, no, not at the moment.
I just got used to it, boys.
Like, right? And he's like, "What? So like, what do you take? Like when it starts hurting?" I'm like, "Oh, like I'll just like take like an Advil or a Tylenol or something." He's like, "That's all? That's it? That's all that you're taking?" I was like, "Yes." he's like, oh, like, because it's like bad in there. Like, I know, okay?
I'm fully aware of the situation that's happening.
I'm fully aware of the situation. It's my mouth. Like, I know what's going on.
Have you guys ever been put under for like any kind of surgery or stuff like that?
I have.
I like both surgery except my wisdom tooth, because they just don't put you under here.
I did. But
both my surgeries for the cyst and the reconstruction of the ligament in my knee, I was on an epidural.
Oh.
Because it's safer for diabetics.
That makes
sense.
It's
easier for them to monitor your reaction to your blood sugar, like, going.
Wow, right. If you're awake.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
I was really groggy, and I had my music, so...
It was fine, I feel.
Yeah, it was fine.
No, the weirdest thing was when I was getting my wisdom tooth removed, they're like, oh, like, you can also choose to get it removed without, like, any anesthesia. I'm like, why would I do that? Because I think, like, anesthesia was, like, $300 less. And they're like, oh, you can also choose to get it without any. I'm like,
no.
What?
No.
What listen, if I'm not allergic or if there's not going to be an adverse reaction, I'm not getting no.
Well, for mine, they only, like, numb me, and the thing, they weren't out yet, so they had to open my gums for it. And I will remember this, like, this has marked me, because there was, like, the dentist and then his assistant.
Right.
And so at one point, all I hear is the dentist go, Carlos, I can't see anything. Carlos, I can't see anything. And he's been repeating that like 5 times. And I'm just here. I have my music and I could hear them. And I was like,
what do you mean?
Hello?
What do you mean? I'm awake.
I'm so glad I was put on.
Because, like, they gave me Ativan before my surgery. And I come in and they're like, did you take it? I was like, yeah, why? And they were like, you don't look like you took it. I was like, I feel super calm. I don't know what you mean. I feel chill.
I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, I had to be put under for my wisdom teeth because I had the 4 wisdom teeth removed and then 8 impacted baby teeth that were stuck in the middle. So all 8 teeth all at once.
Hey, they forced me to wear my Invisalign after getting my wisdom teeth.
Oh yeah, I had braces at the time, so I had to wear those.
Oh wow.
So they were like, oh, like, we can allow you 1 more hour a day without your Invisalign. And having Invisalign as braces, you need to wear them a minimum of 22 hours a day.
Mm-hmm.
So you can only remove them when you wash your teeth and when you eat.
Yeah. It's a nightmare.
They were like, oh, you can remove them like for 1 extra hour because of the pain and all that and the stitches in your mouth. And I was like, and it was early on, and my teeth were like super crooked. Like some of my teeth needed to be brought like forward. It was the worst
nightmare.
I'm so glad it's done.
Yeah, actually.
I'm so glad it's done. Like I had like one hole, a hole. Like there's one bigger space between 2 of my teeth on my right side, and I'm like, oh, we can give you another set of Invisalign fit ups. Like, no, I'm done. This was gonna be my 3rd set, and I was like, no. Like it was free.
No,
so like,
when I got
this pain again for 1 hole. I have toothpicks for that.
When I was like, when I went to get my wisdom tooth taken out, they like started looking at my teeth, and then he's like, oh, you have like a slight overbite, and listen, you have a slight overbite. Okay. And like my teeth are like kind of like spaced like on the sides, but like I'm just like, he's like, oh no, we can like fix your smile. I was like, no, my smile is fine, it's fine. I can't pay for any of that. I can't pay for this shit. It's okay. No. I just need the thing that's like irritating me at the moment to be out. And then okay.
Yeah, then we're good. No. Thank you.
Like more teeth. No,
walk away from me.
Like, go away. So we got a concert. Yeah, we had a concert, guys.
Yeah, concert.
You did.
We got a big hit concert.
Woo! Happy New Year, by the way.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
We as of
What are we, like,
recording
an
this,
hour in?
yeah,
something like
but
that.
That's fine.
Yeah.
I mean, it's exactly what was advertised for this podcast, so we're good.
Yeah.
Good.
So we got a big hit New Year's concert.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
It was a journey.
it was so good. Oh
it was
my
so
goodness.
good.
Here's the
All that
thing,
comes to
right?
mind right now is like the BTS meet and greet and how much of like they're crackheads. Like I love them.
The only thing that I didn't
Oh, what
like,
happened at the meeting? Because I think at the meeting group.
I
What
think
happened?
one of the question is like you have to choose, like it was kind of a would you rather kind of thing, and one of the question was like, would you rather have a microphone that allows you to sing perfectly or shoes that allow you to dance perfectly?
Yeah.
And then you have JK over there flexing, putting B because he knows he has like godsend vocals, but he also dances like,
I was like, get out of here. You don't know what you're talking
Yeah.
about.
go away.
Yourself. My favorite was like, Jin was like, yeah, like I'm not really the best dancer. And Tay was like, I don't think so. You're great.
Tay was like, I'm not taking your shit today.
Yeah, you're great. Shut up about it.
He was like, my birthday was yesterday. This is my birthday wish, basically.
Yeah. Shut up about your dance move, Jin. They're great.
Yeah.
And then,
Okay, so honestly, the thing is for most shows, right? Well, especially for like American award shows like Billboard, American Music Awards,
Mm-hmm.
I'll just like sit through the whole thing. It's like, oh my gosh, when is BTS coming? Oh my god.
Yeah.
And like, no shade, but like even for like some of like the performances at Mama and MMA, I was just like, oh, okay, what is BTS for? I didn't feel like that for this one. All of the
Not at all.
performances
they were all so good.
Yeah.
they were all so good, and
So
I
good.
actually enjoyed watching like all of the performances.
Yeah.
It's like, oh wow!
I started listening
TXT
to
is
more
always
TXT
like
and to Lord G Friend now. Like,
listen,
go.
TXT. I don't know what's going on in the big hit building.
Oh.
TXT, Blue Hour. That song
Cannot.
is in different arenas.
Cannot.
Blue Hour and we lost the summer, different areas.
We lost the
just-
summer, like
It was so
it was so-
good.
and Wish List, they played Wish. I almost lost my mind. I was like,
It's such a good
screaming.
song.
I told you. That's why I recommended it, because I was like, you gotta
It's
listen
like
to
a
Wish
really
List.
good song.
It's so good. I
The
want to
entire
do.
like Blue Hour like mini album, the whole
So
mini
good.
album is so good.
It's so
Like literally,
good.
like I made a playlist on Spotify. It's just called LOL, and it's just like some of the songs they perform during the concert. And so I have some G Friends, some TXT, and I'm just listening to them on repeat. Like I have 6 songs in there that I'm just
so
like they're stuck in my head.
It's really good.
What did Big
It's
Hit
really-
do?
I don't know. And this is like the thing. I was like, with all 3 of their like boy groups, they're so different, but at the same time, like even though they're so different, they like really fit together well. Like
It just worked.
it just works. Like, oh my god, TXT. Also, they were like bias wrecking me the entire time. I was like, you need to go. You need to leave. I'm feeling emotional.
I went back and watched some of the like comeback for Blue Hour performances, and I was like, they're not afraid of those crop tops.
No, they're not. They are not babies anymore. They're still
they're
like my
not.
babies, but they're not like.
I mean, they are the babies.
Yeonjin
they-
really needs to just like get himself out of here, because he was just like bias wrecking me the entire time, and
I
need to
watched
stop.
some TXT on crack, and the part of just them calling him Nuna the whole time killed me.
that's my boy. Like that is my boy right there.
I think he is my TXT bias.
He is absolutely my TXT bias. Cannot with him. I cannot with him. His solo dance, I was just like, where am I right now? Like, what am I doing?
He can listen.
Yeah.
When they started performing Kuma and like Can't You See Me,
Can't You
like,
See
wait a minute,
Yeah.
where have I been?
I know.
I've
Everybody.
been asleep this entire time, and now I'm awake, and now I'm up. It's like so good.
Yeah, go listen to TXT.
When
Do it.
Yeah, it's like, Alexa, play Awake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if I'm awake.
Oh,
yeah,
so
when BTS started performing, I think they did Dynamite, and then Best of Me came out of nowhere because I didn't know that they were going to
came out of left field.
Oh my
what the
God.
fuck? I was just dancing and singing, and I was like,
to end 2020 with Best of Me, like,
yes.
That's the thing. No, so I was like so confused for a second. So because like it cut off after they did Best of Me.
Because of the countdown.
Show,
yeah.
And then I was so confused I was like, is that it? Too soon.
I was like, it cannot be.
No.
But then they came back.
With
I was
mic
like, this
drop.
cannot be it.
With mic drop. Mic drop to start 2021. What the hell? What the fish?
What the fish?
I cannot. I was like, you ended with Best of Me, and then you're starting off 2021 with mic drop. Okay, all right.
And then Make It Right.
Yeah.
Oh, that acoustic Make It Right performance.
Yes.
Oh.
Can we talk about
really
Halsey's hair for 2 seconds?
She beautiful.
So good.
I loved the like different like videos, like it was real like crackhead BTS energy, and I was
it was like a Zoom call.
Yeah, I just remembered.
Love it.
I just remember myself typing in a group chat. Did she stole Jimin's mic?
No, it was a gift.
Yeah, I know, but it's just funny because
it was the mic
color.
Yeah.
I was like,
I loved it, and I loved how like I also loved like Yoongi performing "Make It Right" with everyone, and then the ending with "Life Goes On." Oh, tears. When
Yoongi came onto the stage, I let out like when he was doing his speech.
Yeah,
I let out such a scream. And I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
And then I was scrolling through Twitter at the same time.
About it, I'm tearing up.
No.
The group chat was just like done.
I mean, you saw the picture I sent in the group chat.
Yeah.
I was literally crying when they said he was presenting.
Yeah.
And I was like, my baby.
Yeah, I know. I
missed him so much.
And they're like,
I miss all of them, but like during like the performance and all that, we've seen all 6 of them, but like Yoongi hasn't been there.
I know.
And like it hurts.
It hurts so much. And like their speech in the middle there, and having like the pictures in black and white to begin, and then end in color, and
then them doing their thank yous and their resolution like in the middle of Life Goes On. It was so touching.
Oh.
I was like, can I get a hug?
It honestly like felt like a huge like just collective like warm hug to like start the new year, even though Canada was not in the new year at the time. But like we got
drunk after that.
Yeah, and then the group chat got lit.
Literally.
We were so lit. It was hilarious.
It was a problem.
Yeah. But to just like start off, to end 2020 and then start 2021 with BTS, I think was like the perfect way to end such a crappy year and to just spend it like with all of us together.
With our second family.
Yeah. I think even though like we weren't allowed to like party or whatever, we could still have like such a nice time with everyone.
I mean, we had some twerking going on.
Oh, we definitely did. Shout out to Set It Off on Saturdays. If you guys don't listen to Set It Off, please do every Saturday. We always tweet about it. Just do it. We had such a fun time with DJ Climax. They always play BTS songs, so shout out to them.
Yeah.
Join us on Twitter. We're always tweeting about it Saturdays.
It's a fun time for sure.
It's super fun. And it was fun to like hang out with the group chat, and I don't know, my roommates and I, we were playing board games and drinking and Counting it down.
Yeah, I was playing party games online on stream. To those who didn't tune in, I have some clips. I was peer pressure into chugging my last drink at the end there. Yeah, I can probably add that too if you want. It's a whole thing. And then we listen to 0 o'clock, even though it's like copyrighted. We still listen to 0 o'clock on stream.
Yeah,
and it worked. I did it. Like I count down. And it worked. Like it started with the "and gonna be happy." Like
yeah. We did that too.
Then I yeeted my 2020 calendar.
Get out of here!
Get out of here!
Goodbye 2020.
No, my friends and I played Jack in the Box, so that was fun.
Oh, that's
we played
fun.
Jack in the Box, and and then we were just like chilling and having fun and
getting
drunk. So
we played a bunch of Jackbox. Started with Overwatch because I'm such a good Bastion. I'm a toxic Bastion, guys.
You toxic Bastion, you. The worst kind of players. Get out.
I mean, I've been playing for less than a week, so.
All right, that's fair. All right. We'll have to play sometime. I love Overwatch.
Yes, for sure. We should eventually we should do some ArmyThinkTank streams.
Like a play
stream. If we could do some Jackbox too.
I love gaming, but I'm very competitive.
I have all 7 of the Jackbox packs.
I'm very competitive as well. Yeah. I'm very competitive as well. So
for me, it depends.
That's going to be interesting. So I just have to. It's not about having to win.
No,
it's just the principle.
It really, I agree. It's really just about, it's the principle of the matter here. Okay,
it is.
Heal me. That's all I need. All right.
Give me the heals.
I'm the only one tanking. Can we just heal, please?
I'm a DPS through and through. I'm sorry.
DPS players. God. It's okay.
I'm a good DPS.
My friends have now refused to play Monopoly with me.
I believe that. Yeah.
But it's their loss, honestly. Yeah.
We should do some Cards Against Humanity sometime. That would be super funny.
Cards Against Humanity is... Yeah.
I need to. Where is it? I need to find it. Where did I put it?
God, Cards Against Humanity. I haven't played that in a while. But I love it.
Where are my games? Where did I put my games? Where did I put my games? Oh, there they are. Because I have
Did you find your game?
I have Cards Against Bangtan, guys.
You have Cards Against Bangtan? What?
Yeah, I forgot that there was a. Oh shit!
That's so cool.
If we meet up,
I mean, yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
there are some interesting cards in there for sure. I was like, where did I put my game? I have camera roll too. That's funny. Exploding Kittens.
Oh my god.
I
haven't played that in a while.
I've never played Exploding Kittens.
It's such a fun game.
It's fun. It's a good time.
And then I put my Becherel back on top. Translator life.
Translating. So speaking of New Year's, does everybody have resolutions? What's your 2021 gonna be like?
Not have a displaced rib.
That's a solid resolution.
That's I hope everyone's resolution is not having a displaced rib.
Because that's how I ended 2020. So no, but for real, I want to get married this year. If COVID will let me, I want to get married.
COVID provided.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
What about you, Gabby?
I have a couple actually. I want to. Okay. By the end of 2021, I want to be at least intermediate level conversational Korean, because I have been not even studying. So I took a Korean course in like my second year of university.
Okay.
And it was good. So like I can read basic sentences. I can communicate kind of a little bit, but I'm not where I want to be for me personally.
Right.
So that's one. I want that. And this year I'm actually gonna work on my YouTube channel. It's like in the works. So like that's like something. Yeah. That's like, you know, I think honestly, I just feel like this year I'm just gonna take a chance on myself because there are so many things that I want to do, but my problem is that I keep thinking of things and I don't do anything. Like I'll just like think of like all of these really good ideas, and then when it's time to do them, I don't really do them. So like I think I want to do more stuff and be more action and goal oriented this year, at least. Yeah.
Those are great resolutions.
Yeah, I want to get back my Spanish this year. Because I can understand most Spanish, because I did like 5 years and then I did 3 weeks immersion in Barcelona back in college. I'm a high B2 level in Spanish. But I'm probably back more to B1 now because of time. So I want to get my Spanish back. I miss you, Spanish. Come back. I want to read and stream more too.
By the end of this year, I want to be able to read Namjoon's 2021 New Year's letter. That's my goal.
You're gonna be the one translating it for us.
I'm gonna. All
right, let's go.
Yeah. I don't understand every single thing, but I should be able to read it and like make out what he's saying. So
yeah, so that's mine. I want to get married. I want to get back my Spanish, and I want to read and stream more.
Ooh, Jess,
what about you, Jess?
That's like.
Yeah,
I'm not really good with resolutions, so I feel that.
Yeah, learning Korean. I mean, because of COVID, I was actually a coworker of my brother's is Korean, and so she was coming over and teaching me Korean. But because of COVID, we couldn't meet up, so we sort of haven't gotten together since like I don't know, a month ago. So I want to continue doing that, and I want to be good at Korean.
Eventually I'll join you guys.
Yeah,
I need my Spanish first.
Join us. I don't know, it's so tough. I feel like I want to be kinder to myself this year, because I feel like I tend to like put a lot of pressure or like I'm really judgmental of myself, so I would like to not try and do that anymore and just be like happy with who I am as a person rather than trying to
that's a really good resolution.
Yeah, I don't know how well that's gonna work, but I'm gonna try.
But then again, also you have to remember that like it's like a process, right?
Yeah.
So if you like in the efforts of like being kinder to yourself, like it's like it's a mental transformation, and it's gonna take a lot of time.
Yeah.
Been working on it for a while. Join me on this journey.
Like it.
Yeah. And I guess
one thing to do is accept my compliments.
Oh, I am the worst. Okay, you're right.
Yeah, same.
I gotta accept compliments when they're given to me instead of being.
That's a good first step.
Yes,
I am the worst.
Because I was telling her because she did your rewind video, right?
Yeah, so and we were complimenting her, and she was like, "I'll stop it."
Yeah, every time I see it, I'm just like, oh my gosh, Jess is so good. I'm just like, oh, stop it. I'm just like, if you don't accept my damn compliment,
yeah,
say yes, thank you.
Yeah, one thing I
Thank
wanted
you.
to add is that I like on work side, I do want to translate more. I want to push myself more into that field that I love so much. Cause like at the end of this month, it's gonna be my 5 year in pharmacy, and I know like as much as I love what I do, this is not
your career.
It's not my career.
Right, yeah.
I've known I wanted to be a translator since I was 12. I'm 23 now. I'm about to turn 24.
Woo, 24.
And I finished my degree, got my diploma back in like my last classes finished in December in 2019. And the amount of translating I did is not that minimal because I've been doing like a fair amount in the past couple of months, you guys know. But it's not really putting myself out there as a translator.
Right.
It's very gratifying to me as a person because I love translating. I love what I decide to go into. But as long as I'm not putting my foot in the door for real, it's not gonna feel real.
Yeah.
And you probably know this, Jess, but working in an industry where there's a lot of artistic people, and especially like us linguists, it's really, really hard to set your foot in the door because there's a lot of really experienced and mature translators are out there, and a lot of them are stuck in their old ways. But there are a lot of new things coming out. Technology is a thing.
Yeah. I could go on a whole rant about that, but I will not.
Yeah. Probably another episode.
That's for another time.
But yeah, I do want to try and have some more actual contracts for translation. So if some people want to I have a Fiverr page, contact me. But yeah, that's a big one for me. I can't believe I forgot that one.
It's a good one.
Yeah. Do we want to go songs of the week while we're at it?
Yeah.
Here.
Now, this time we're a little more organized.
We're prepared this time.
Yep,
we chose our songs beforehand.
Yeah.
Who wants to go first?
Doesn't matter to me.
Well, I can go since I was already on a rant anyway. So let's do BTS songs first.
Okay.
So my BTS song of the week is So What? Because I've been feeling like I've been having a really good day today, first of all. We appreciate the good days. So and I have a little bit of not hatred, but like I'm good not working right now. And this is how I feel. So what is reflecting my emotions today. So that's why I chose So What. There you go.
That's good. Okay, well, my BTS song today is Crystal Snow. Here's the thing, right? Every time I listen to I don't think, and I, for some reason, I haven't listened to that song in like a really, really long time.
Yeah.
But every time I listen to one of their songs, depending on what my environment is, it always like conjures up a new meaning. And I was listening to it the exact same time that it started to snow here. And I was like, wow, this is like serendipity right now. This is serendipitous. So
Crystal Snow.
Yeah, it just made me feel like really warm, although it's really freaking cold in my apartment. But we moved, and yeah, that's Crystal Snow.
My BTS song this week is "Don't Leave Me." Yeah, I don't know why that one comes to mind a lot. It's like always on my like playlist of like favorites of all time, BTS favorites of all time. I don't know what it is about that song, but it just like it hits me in different ways at different times. And I don't know, the new year, I felt like Don't Leave Me is the one that sticks out in my brain the most.
That's nice.
Yeah. It's also so underrated.
Yes, it is. It really is. So my non-BTS song of the week. Last episode, I went for a Christmas song, and so this week I'm going for a New Year's song. It's not. It's another Pentatonic songs because I love my acapella. What can I say? This week's song is from their first original album that came out a couple years ago. It's New Year's Day. It's all about like starting a new, even if it's not necessarily New Year's, like a new chapter starting in your life or anything like that. And it's just like very, very emotional for me. And it's it gives me a lot of hope every single time I listen to it. And yeah, have a listen. It's a really, really good song.
So my non-BTS song of the week, I don't know if anybody knows about Ali and AJ and the potential breakup song by Ali and AJ, right? So this song, the original potential breakup song came out in 2006 or 2007. And on the 29th, the last quarter of the year, the mess that was 2020, out with the potential breakup song, the explicit version. And when I tell you, it's everything I ever needed and more. Okay, it's magical. If you haven't heard of it, go listen to it. It's like, I don't know. I have no words. It's just really, really good. I did not know how much 3 curse words could change a song. But you know what?
You know what? I agree. That song, like, it needed those words, and it's just so much more powerful now. It's so good. It's so good. Go and listen to it. I agree.
Yes.
I agree. That was like, that's like peak teenagehood for me. Peak.
It's so nostalgic. It brought back because I'll still listen to the original version.
100%.
A couple of times. I'll listen to it. But like this version just did something. It was new levels, new heights, as it were. Yes.
My non-BTS song, as I'm the resident K-poppy, the one that I'm gonna choose is by GOT7, and it's called Breathe. It's from their new album. That song is great. I love it. That music video, listen, as like an editor, it's just on a whole nother level. No words. I was just like blown away. I literally had to I watched it for the first time and I was like taken aback by just like the editing style of that video is so cool. And the one takes and the freaking cameras that they were using. I just can't. Yeah. So good. Go and listen to it. The song is also great too, because I love GOT7. Get 7, Savage 7. Crack 7, whatever you want to call them.
7.
GOT7.
Always the 7.
It's always the 7. Well, and Namjoon and Jackson are like BFFs, so.
Mm-hmm. There you go.
There you go.
So, I think this is it for this week's podcast.
It is.
So we have a new podcast coming out every Thursday moving forward. Look forward to that, because crackheadery like today is gonna happen again.
It's on a weekly basis.
On a weekly basis. So obviously we know that BTS comes out with a lot of stuff all the time, but you can be assured that a lot of podcast episodes will happen like today. We'll talk about our daily lives, stuff that happened. It's just a normal podcast with BTS related stuff sprinkled or ingrained into it. But this is just us having fun, and we would like you to join us.
Yeah, and let us know what your New Year's resolutions are down below. We want to hear what they are. Want to hear what your 2021 is going to be planning. I'm manifesting a BTS concert where we all get to hug and just have a good time together.
Play game.
That's what I want. That's what I want. I want all of my Canadian mutuals. We can all meet up and just have the best time ever. That's what I want. That's what
also, we want you guys to send us meme on our socials, because we want to introduce the meme reaction segment. So please, you can send us your memes on Twitter,
Instagram.
You can DM it to us, or just send it to us.
Tag us in memes. We'll gather them all up.
We love the memes. It can be anything, really. It can be BTS related. It can be anything, really. So don't forget to comment and subscribe for more of this crackheadery. Finger guns. And don't forget to click and ring that bell.
Yes.
To be sure to know when we post next. And once again, Happy New Year's.
Happy New Year's.
Happy